Good evening, everybody. They're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Tough spot to be in trying to match up with Manny Pacquiao if you don't have a lot in your gas tank, because he's got plenty to give.
Yeah, but it's a funny thing here. Manny, usually when you fight him, you got to worry about him attacking you and hurting you early. Manny has to worry about his opponent now, knowing he can't stay the route and coming out quick.
Pacquiao's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Pacquiao's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Mayweather's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good, solid overhand left. A headshot blocked. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, what an exchange. They're sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. To the head he goes with a left hand. Able to land the jab. Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Stop. Don't stop. You gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you gotta keep working.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. He snaps a jab. Good defensive skill. He missed with that headshot. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Mayweather's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Pacquiao's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Good flush shot upstairs. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Halfway through round number 2. Good combination to the body. Mayweather's defense is paying off now. Looking right hand after he got hit. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Look at that, the hook came home with ease. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good exchange, he fires back. Pacquiao's got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent. And round number 3 is underway. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road, you see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Manny Pacquiao started at 106 pounds and then rose up and won a super bantamweight belt, but it really wasn't until November of 2003 when he claimed the featherweight title and TKOing Marco Antonio Barrera that he became that big spotlight kind of star.
Yeah, that was his coming out party, so to speak. That's when the world found out just who and what Manny Pacquiao was.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Good flush shot by Manny Pacquiao. Scored well with that straight left. Right to the head with that right. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. There's that overhand right. Mayweather's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight.
Then let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Manny Pacquiao's left now getting into the mix. Scored well up top. Pacquiao's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
He's working the jab.
You can tell now that Pacquiao's foundation survived that earthquake.
Yeah, now you're going to find out whether the upper floors have been scattered a little bit, whether they're okay. Does he continue to be aggressive like he's been early?
Mayweather's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Mayweather's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Mayweather's in position to win this fight. Trust me when I say that. It's a close fight. He may be trailing, but he can go out there and still take this. A crushing 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. On the mark with the straight left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Keep your hands up.
He gets off with a combination up top. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. What an excellent two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Right on the mark, double jab. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Manny Pacquiao's, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
So you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Pacquiao's corner knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us. Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Great work offensively landing that combination by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao just being smart on the outside. Back at him with a left hand. Pacquiao's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Halfway through round 6. Pacquiao's scoring with that right hand. Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
There's the combo to the body. Pacquiao's left landing well. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's corner has been in positions like this with other fighters, and sometimes it doesn't go your way. You get a moment to gather yourself here. You're leading on the scorecards, but you still have to stand up and deliver. Good start to this round, much like the way he finished the last round.
Well, he's taking advantage of that, and give him credit for thinking about that. He realizes that his opponent might still be a little dazed, so he's not giving him a chance to recover. He's testing him again.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Not able to land the headshot. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Mayweather's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Solid left hand to the head. Good biting, snapping shot by Manny Pacquiao. Mayweather's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Excellent 1-2 by Manny Pacquiao. Mayweather's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's landed a good, solid combination.
That's what I want to see.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. Manny Pacquiao's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Just keep it up.
He's been setting a really good pace here as we start round number 8. Teddy's scorecard, you can see that he's up there. You got to be careful, though, not to come off that gas pedal.
Yeah, because you're right. There's a double-edged sword here. Not only careful because you've been scoring, but just by being aggressive, that is what's been keeping your opponent defensive-minded. So as soon as you let up off that gas pedal, his hands are going to start moving.
Right, and the judges will notice that right away if the other guy's working more.
Well, obviously.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Here we are in the later stages of this fight, and he still has a hop in his step.
So this is his territory. This is a guy that has good endurance. This is a guy who's a slow starter, comes on late. He's feeling pretty good right now where he is.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. And now they're trading blows. Mayweather's combination punching is working well here.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. That's classic work with the double jab. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Pacquiao is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. And round 8 comes to an end.
You heard it.
Mayweather's down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Huge left hand from Pacquiao. Able to land with the right. And that is not what his opponent really wants. He's backed up against the ropes. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Manny Pacquiao. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Mayweather's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Flush right hand to the head. Manny Pacquiao showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. And that's the end of round 9. Mayweather's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Get your back off the rope, off the rope.
Pacquiao's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
That was not well targeted by Manny Pacquiao. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. He just missed that shot up top. Scores up top with a left. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Pacquiao on the mark with that right hand. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And he ties up on the inside. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. Good flush shot upstairs. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Manny Pacquiao. That hook was well off the mark. Boy, you think the fans like that? Listen to this applause. Good, strong fight all night long. Let's send it up to the ring to hear what the judges had to say. Pacquiao's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body.